Hey, good afternoon, family. I pray you're doing good this afternoon. I just want to share this with somebody. This is specifically for that person that's 1 foot in, 1 foot out of getting into someone's church. Has been on you. Oh, I need to get to church. I need to go to somebody's church. You know how we do. Um, and we're held back because we might be looking at someone that's already in the church and we're thinking, oh, I know their past. I remember when they was in the club. I remember this. I remember that. Or that person that you're looking at is still out there a little bit. I just want to share this with you. Don't let that hold you back. Let me give this brief testimony. When my wife and I and children moved into the area that we're currently in, and we was looking for a new church family to link up with, fellowship with. We got to this one church. It was a great church. But when I walked in on the choir was singing, and I recognized the gentleman singing on the choir that I had seen out in public at one of the local parts stores. And, we had a good conversation and had a good time when we met out in public. Unbeknownst to me, I didn't know I would meet him again in this church. Okay. Now, this is how our brain works. Had I walked in that church and saw that gentleman in the choir and had that gentleman that was there been cutting up, acting crazy, meaning in a negative sense, when he was in that parts store, and when I walked into that church and had saw him in that choir stand, something probably would have clicked inside of my, not probably, would have clicked inside of my brain. I'm like, this isn't the church for me. I automatically would have judged that church based on that one individual's behavior out in public. And I would have been wrong. The fact of the matter is, when a person comes to church or they're seeking out the Lord, it's an individual thing. It has nothing to do with another person. When I stand in front of the Lord, when he calls me home, I have to give a personal account for me, not anybody else. So we're doing ourselves a disservice by not allowing ourselves to link back up with the body of Christ because of the activities of someone else. Like I said, that person that I had met out in public, he wasn't doing anything wrong. We met, he was a very gracious person. However, like I said, on a flip side of that, had he been out there acting in a negative kind of way, I would have judged the whole church. That's what a lot of people do. They judge the whole church. They judge the whole body of Christ based on one person. And you know what? The body of Christ is made up of people that are messed up, that is trying to get things right before the Lord calls them home. Something that you should remember is this. Romans 3:10 says, is there any righteous? No, not one. Not the pastor, not the preachers, not the apostles, the evangelists, none of them, not the deacons, not the choir members, not the ushers, not even you, believe it or not. None of us is righteous. No, not one. So don't allow my stumbling block, my shortcomings to keep you from the Creator, keep you from your blessings. I can't tell you how many blessings has been unlocked since the time of me joining that church and growing in wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in the Lord. Had I not, and I'll put it this way, I can't imagine where I would have been had I not joined that church. So remember, there is no righteous, no, not one. So don't let that mindset of everybody has to be perfect keep you from being where God has called you to be. Bless you.